Hey everybody, this is Stillborn86 with BlackBerryEmpire.com. Here to show you how to take your Tour 9630 and give it a nice blue background to the keyboard and the buttons and the trackball and so on and so forth. Pretty easy fix. First thing you're going to need to do is locate some cellophane. Usually it comes in a roll, kind of like gift wrap. You get a lot for a little bit. You only really need about this much. Any color you want, blue, red, green, pink, whatever. It ends up being a little bit lighter than it looks. This is blue. It turns into almost baby blue. And of course you're going to need a pair of scissors to cut this to shape. I can give you a template if you really need it. It's not really that hard to cut to fit your BlackBerry, and I'll show you why here in a minute. You also might need a needle or something to poke little holes. As you can see right here, there's a little hole. There's also one up here, and I'll show you what those are for here in a moment. The second thing you're going to need, of course, is a T6 driver and a little thin piece of plastic to do a little bit of prying. I don't like prying, but you're going to need to do that here. I'm just using a little guitar pick. I have one laying around, something I could use. Okay, so let's go to your Tour. First thing, of course, you're going to want to take the battery cover off, of course, and the battery. Take that out. Two very simple things. The next thing you want to do is take the SIM card and your media card out. You don't want to damage those things or lose them. If I can get mine out here. It seems pretty locked in right now. There we go. And then we've got a number of screws here. Immediately you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4 screws. There's 2 screws hidden up here, and this is one of the prying areas. You're going to need your piece of plastic and pry down here. I've done mine a few times, so I don't really need that. It just really clips in and out. The two things you're going to want to look for are these plastic pieces. I've broken mine off because I really don't care. They're not really necessary. They're actually square. There's a top that's missing on both of them that I've torn off. They lock into the top here. If you look, all you have to do is use the plastic pry and kind of push down on them to get it apart. Once this is off, you've exposed the earpiece and the last 2 screws up here. Be warned that this screw in the back is your warranty screw. It's got a nice little cover. If you take that off, it's no longer covered under warranty. Now you start taking apart screws. Not very difficult, right? Lefty loosey, righty tighty, whatever you need to get things straight in your mind. Just take the screws out. That's 2. If you need any help taking this apart, I'm just going to do this really quick just to show you what you need to do and not do. If you need more help, there are plenty of videos on YouTube for taking this apart, putting it back together, more detailed explanations on so on and so forth. If you can't find any or you don't want to do the searching, just message me or something. I'll do the searching for you. It's not that tough. Take those 4 apart. You've got 2 more up here. This takes a little bit, I know, I apologize, but we'll get through this. Okay, now that you've got all 6 screws out, you're going to want to take the backing off. And you're also going to want to be careful about this guy. The backing is going to have to come off from this side, the convenience key side, not the camera side, because I'm coming off screen here. As you can see, this headphone jack kind of fits through this hole on the outer shell. this headphone jack fits through this hole. So this has to stay on very last, that top corner. Again, there are more detailed YouTube videos, but you don't. You can do your own searching there, or you can message me, whatever. I don't care. Like I said before. Here you've got 4 clips. You've got one here. I don't know if you can see it in the low resolution. You've got another one here, and then mirrored on the other side again. One here, and one down here. Once more, you're going to have to do a little prying. It doesn't matter what order you do it in. Just don't break your chipset. And once you get a couple done, they all come apart. Trackball's falling out. Now, you've got the screen and the buttons for your keyboard. You've got your old faceplate. Let's put the faceplate aside.